Okay, I'm not going to waste any time. We have a very special guest today. I'm not going to waste any time at all. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Look who's here. It's TEZZ made this. Ladies and gentlemen. TEZZ is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Who's here? TEZZ made this. We're going to work out the audio details and we're going to get TEZZ. TEZZ is in the house.
Hello. How you doing, guys?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
We're all sorted.
There we go. We're going to work out the audio details and we're going to get TEZZ.
Yeah, you got me. Can you hear me? Hello.
I got you.
How you doing, guys?
Hello.
Hello.
But I got a little bit of a
Sorted.
delay from me. There we go.
Okay, I can hear an echo of myself.
All you got to do is mute the YouTube live link that you have. Just hit mute on it.
Ah, you're
Yeah,
right.
you got me. Can you hear me?
Hello.
I got you.
Okay. You still got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Brilliant.
Me.
That's
Hello,
right. I've muted the tab. I'm in. I'm sorted. I'm in eventually.
Yes, sir. I got the chat room. Do you have the chat room up, TEZZ?
I do. Give me 1 second.
So let's say hi to some folks in the chat room. Of course, the very first guy is Mr. My Arcade. We have Off Grid Arcade. We have AZ Cowboy 1. And we're just getting started. So
Yeah, just started.
we're thinking that this is really going to grow and expand over the next few minutes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean, don't expect the world, guys. I mean, we've just started. Well, I can't. We can't. Unfortunately, I can't play any games for you on Retro Man's channel, but we can all
Oh.
cheer on as Retro plays his.
That's
game.
okay. No.
We tried it, didn't we? We just couldn't get it to work first time round.
I got to say, I think by the time we do a next thing, we'll have the gameplay thing down. It's just a matter of getting the audio through OBS and into StreamYard. That's what we're using.
Yeah,
How are you,
think it-
TEZZ?
I'm good. Yeah, it's been a good day. It's miserable weather, but I'm still good.
Really? What's
Yes.
what's the
It's
weather
been
out there?
miserable since Christmas. There's been no good weather here. Not at all. And we're really waiting for the sun. Everybody wants the sun, so then I can
So
go
is
and do
it
some
snowy
filming
or is it
outside.
rainy or what is it?
It's generally just rainy and groggy.
Yes, but it's not
Yeah.
snow, right?
No, there's no snow, but it's that.
Right.
So, for example, I went out this afternoon and I got soaking wet, and it doesn't look like it's raining outside, but there's that sort of really slight rain, the kind of rain that you can't see. And that's how miserable it is in England at the minute.
Yeah, and usually it's cloudy and what have you too.
That's right. Dark, cloudy, miserable. So it's not looking good outside, but inside I'm quite happy anyway.
Let's talk
Happy
about
now
your
you
day.
guys are here.
I got a question.
Sure.
I learned a little bit about you over the past couple of days, and as long as we've known each other, I overheard you say that you start your day. Used to be with a cup of coffee. Now it's a cup of tea.
Yeah, it's
And
a
you
cup of
watch
tea.
around 20 videos every single day from beginning to end. Do you watch that many?
If I can, sometimes it's more than that. I mean, today, for example, I've not been able to get around as many videos as I'd like because I've been setting up for this, thinking about how we're going to do it and so on and so forth. But on most days, I'll get up, I'll have a cup of tea, I'll switch on, I'll log on to Facebook, and because I've got the YouTube Connect site on Facebook, and that is for any small YouTubers, not just as retro guys, but we've got
Yeah, so let's
people that
talk
do-
about that.
Yeah,
Facebook.com, YouTube Connect. You got around, I want to say 60 folks on there, 40 to 60 folks.
Yeah,
And
it's coming up to 60 now. It's doing quite well.
who are these folks? Are they all gamers, or are they just small YouTubers? Who are they?
It's originally set up to be for small YouTubers, and recently we've had an influx of retro gaming guys because
Oh,
obviously I'm into the gaming community. So I
right.
attract people that come and follow me into YouTube Connect anyway. But if you have a quick look through it, you'll find that there's people who do all sorts of stuff, all types of small YouTubers, be it cooking channels or people that do art. I've got this fantastic artist on the channel on as a member. He does great
Right.
spray paint art, and I just promote these guys and say how good their videos are, and I go onto their channels and comment and interact, which is what YouTube's all about.
It
And I try
is.
to encourage our members to do the same thing. You don't have to subscribe to everybody. If you like their stuff, sure, go ahead and subscribe. But if we just support each other by commenting and giving a bit of feedback backwards and forwards and just hanging out and chatting sometimes, it can create a small enough audience to get your channel going and moving a little bit. It certainly creates encouragement. I've been very encouraging of people to try and, do a little bit better each day. That's all I want for myself, is to do a little bit better each day with my channel. And I'm just
Well,
encouraging people as I go along.
you're proof right there, because you started out small, and next thing you know, you meet the retro family, and your channel starts growing, and now you kind of love it. I mean, you look forward to it, and as Chaos would say, you're gonna love it. You
Yeah, I
love this
mean,
now.
I do. I was apprehensive about putting my voice on YouTube. I really was, and I've got Gamers Effects to thank for that, and a chap that has supported me on YouTube Connect called Tacoma Parkour, and he does a parkour channel on YouTube Connect. So that couldn't be as far different as from retro games as you get, but all are welcome in YouTube Connect, as long all you have to be is a small YouTuber.
Oh, there's
So
so many small YouTubers out there. I mean, it's there's a brand new channel starting every probably hour, and it's just a matter of will they ever stumble across YouTube Connect or not. And it really depends on what they're into. So I'm into gaming, Off Grid Arcade's into gaming, DKOG73 is into gaming, and Arcade Chaos and G Parker's Arcade, and we all know the family. But how did you? I think how did we connect? You and I, Tez. I don't remember.
okay, so before we connected, I'd put a few small retro games up myself because it's one of the resources I had, and I thought I wanted to share my fun. I was having fun playing them, so I wanted to share that on YouTube. I didn't have much else. I didn't expect to meet a retro community as big as the one that's out there. I just
Right.
wanted people to have a quick look at my stuff, as everybody that puts stuff on YouTube does. So that's how I got started with that, and I kind of ran YouTube Connect more or less parallel to that as well. So not only does it help me and my channel if I network, it helps other people at the same time. So it's not it serves me to help other people, if you see what I mean. So it pays you back
Yeah.
just to be helpful, and that's what I've done. That's why I've run them concurrent.
I want to
Um,
say DKOG73 pointed me in your direction. Now that I think about it,
it
I do.
was Gamers Effects that first said to
Oh,
me, you should check retro
he's in the chat room. Gamers Effects. I
Gamers
know it's going to take
Effects.
about 20 seconds for my voice to get to you, but we can read the response in the chat room right away. Gamers Effects, you must have introduced me to Tez.
He did.
And if you think about it, I hear your story, Tez, and to hear you say that you take the time to comment and chat, and you're watching over 20 videos a day, it's almost like it's part of your routine at this point. If everybody did that, this would be an amazing community. And right now it's small, and eventually it will grow because this retro community grows all the time. I see
Well,
it.
I mean, I have a history in gaming. I go back quite a long way because I'm not a young chap. I'm in my late 40s, almost
So
50.
you're young.
Yes, I'm a young 40, 50-ish kind of guy. Like, let's just stay with that. But in the I'd say 1997, 98. I used to
Oh,
play. I got hold of a PC, and I
oh,
went into the online gaming world, and played Delta Force 2. And I
nice.
ran, if you remember the days of clans and squads and so on, I ran a
Right.
squad called First Cavalry. And my first foray into it, within weeks, because I knew how to make a website, I was running 50 people that were mainly American and Canadian, Scandinavian, all sorts, people from Australia and New Zealand as well. So I got used to speaking to people online quite often back then. Well, of course, life gets in the way, and I had two kids since then, and I had to
Yeah.
slow everything down. And of course, you get burnt out if you're online that much. The
Right.
problem that I came across was dealing with young kids, the 12 to 15-year-olds online. It was a
Mm.
difficult time, and very stressful. So I left that and just went
Oh.
into single player games, really, and that's what led me to coming back to retro gaming.
You mentioned something kind of interesting, Tez. You
Sure.
talked about all those different areas of the world that you were connecting with, and it almost makes what you do worldwide. I mean, I'm in the USA and you are in England, but there are people all over this world that connect in the same way that you and I do. And we have the same interests of gameplay and gaming and just people getting together and doing great things for each other. I really think you've got a good thing going over there on your channel, which is why I'm so glad that you're here today. And I wish we could have done it sooner. And I really want to do this again some other day because we want to do a couple things. Tez has got these great ideas, and he's constantly thinking of these wonderful things. Talk about your high score table. I want to hear about that and what you plan to possibly do. And if anybody in the retro community can help us, let's do it. Talk about that high score table.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's no secret if you look around a few of our channels that a few of us have took to pinball in a pretty big way in the last
Right.
month and a half, 2 months. And they do tournaments. G Parker does tournaments, and OGA plays in the tournaments, and Chaos is doing tournaments. So
Yep.
I thought, why
Pinball.
can't we have a centralized place where we can put our scores down for the rest of the community to see? And then,
Right.
say, for example, Chaos puts a score down, and 4 months later I decide I want to try and beat that score. I can enter
Mhm.
my score, having a go at it. It just creates another place where people that do retro games and are interested in gamings can get together. And of course, I think that most of our community are sensible enough to go by what would you call gentleman rules, because we don't really,
Well,
none of us are into
but
cheating
if
when you
Billy
think
Mitchell's
about
on
it.
that, if Billy Mitchell's on it, it's not going to work.
Now,
Is there
Billy,
if
he was
just think
mentioned
though?
the other day to me
Yeah.
when I was talking about this exact thing. Yeah, I know
Okay.
exactly who Billy Mitchell is. Yeah,
Of course you do. Of
yeah.
course you do. Now, I say I got X score on X game. Do I attach a video of my gameplay to prove that that was my score? Would that be helpful or no?
I suppose it's twofold, because you've got loads of different types of people in the community. You've got those that watch videos and those that play the games and actually have the games. Not all of us have all of the same games. So, for example, if somebody wanted to play one but don't want to put a video up, they could say, yeah, I got this score, maybe post a screenshot, maybe just post like the actual score that they got. That's fine. But if you wanted to be, oh, I'm the boss and I want to prove it, then you would put your video up, like, so there'd be not much doubt amongst the community that you are indeed entitled to brag.
Bragging rights.
Exactly.
Man, you're onto something.
And I think
I
if
don't know
it's
how we
done,
could police that. I
if it's done
wonder.
properly, there shouldn't really be any animosity over it. It's friendly competition. I think we could get away with it being, or most of us are, from what I've observed, are fairly mature. We act fairly mature. We're not 12-year-olds. I've not met many 12-year-old retro fans. So
No. I mean, but like the Brandon show, he loves those old games.
yeah,
So they're out there. Chat room's blowing up slowly. We got Vic. Vic's in the house. Brooklyn Menace. We also have Feral. Feral, where is Feral? I saw Feral earlier. Papa Brad's Gaming is with us. and we're just talking with TEZZ. We're talking with TEZZ and ideas and how it all got started. Well, on one of your videos, TEZZ, you were talking about some chainsaw who? Or what was that?
Okay. Since I've been knocking around the community and watching tons of people's videos anyway, I've come across some weird and wonderful channels, as you can imagine. And one of them is, the chap's name is Tiger Chainsaw. And I just urge anybody to go and have a look at his channel. Just type him in.
Off-grid or Gamers Effects. Can you look up right now Tiger Chainsaw and post that link in the chat room for me? I want to make sure we all check him out.
If you could say throw his latest link up to his latest video, which is a rundown of the classic game. What was it? Not Golden Axe, the other one. One second.
We got it. They already got it.
Yeah.
He's on it.
Throw his latest link up. He's hilarious. He does the Tiger Chainsaw show, and he obviously knows what he's talking about. He has guests on. He speaks to people that were involved in actually making the games over the phone. He does some great interviews, and he also throws a bit of music on his channel and has live people live or that have sent him music from the community and up and coming bands and so on.
Oh,
so
wow.
Yeah, he works for the community as a whole. Definitely, some people should check him out. I definitely
Big
recommend
Daddy
him.
Beard Gaming Promotions is here, and he's, by the way, one of my brand new subscribers as of today. So welcome, Big Daddy Beard Gaming Promotions. I invite you to check out my channel and what my channel's all about. But we do some live stuff once in a while, and today we're talking with TEZZ Made This. Now, TEZZ, we're side by side. I got my arcade machine up. You have your waveform going on with your voice, but you could put a game up. We just can't hear it right now.
Yeah.
Game by game, side by side, I think would be a fun live stream, especially
see that's
if
the
you
thing.
could.
That's the thing. As we tried earlier, I can't play a game and switch
Not yet.
the sound off.
Not yet, but can you pause the game?
Well, you're on screen. Then let me do it. You're all on screen now, so I'll do it now in front of everyone.
If you can pause your game, we'll play a 2-player game together someday. Not today, but someday. And I'll start with player 1, and when my player 1 dies, I'll pause it on player 2 and let you play, and we'll do a game like that.
That's a good idea. I'm sure we've got plenty of the same games as well. So I'm just gonna try something out of like one of the games I've got here.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
Who else is here? Retro Bliss Gaming, MW Games, the Great Beastie Boys. Frigus is here. Frigus. Drunk, of course, is somewhere out there. The Drunk Gamer, one of my favorites. We're all here. We're all gathering to listen to TEZZ today.
So
I hear a little bit, yeah.
So I've got a Sonic game running in the background.
I think you got to hit your scene, though, so we can see it.
There it is.
There we go. Hey. Yeah, you know what? I can hear the noise. This might work.
Yeah. I can't turn it down any more than that.
Oh, can you hear me, though?
I can hear you fine.
Let me see if I can go to the same game. Which one was it? Sega?
Yeah, it's just Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic.
I just threw it up out of because it was the first one that I came across, really.
I'll go down to Sonic, see if I can get it. This could be a first for all of us.
So if we can pull this off, like we could do it we could do it all the time.
It would be fun.
It's not just that, but we've got other people, say for example, like OGA and DKOG, and these people. If I can throw them the same thing that I'm throwing you, and we can all like sort of play at the same time if we wanted to.
What version are you on?
And
is this Sega CD?
This is the Mega Drive version.
Mega Drive, okay.
Mega Drive or Genesis version.
Loading up now. Think
check
about
it
it.
out. Yeah, it's the Genesis version.
This little StreamYard thing that we're using, we could have like up to 6 people or more on here, and we could all be playing Sonic all at the same time.
That would be a bit mad to keep up with that one, wouldn't it?
I'm gonna fire this up, but if the volume's too overwhelming. I don't want to have the music up too loud. I want to be able to hear you, and I want you to be able to hear me.
At the same time,
hey, your friend Tacoma's here. Tacoma Parkour.
Tacoma Parkour.
Parkour.
Yeah.
Is that fancy?
He helps out. I was just telling them Tacoma Parkour about YouTube Connect and all we've been doing, and I've got to say, I mention it. I've got to mention it now. He has been a friend since the start on that and has been encouraging and helped me with YouTube Connect. He's also very much for the small YouTuber, and he gets involved in all of our stuff. Yeah, whether it's retro or not.
Yeah, you told me that he is very entertaining, Tacoma.
Yeah, he's a good lad. I speak to him all the time.
Is he also from England?
No, he's a US guy. Yeah.
No kidding. I know where that's at.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm with the US. Like, everyone knows me. TEZZ.
Everybody knows TEZZ. You should change it to TEZZ Worldwide is what you should change it to.
I'm not kidding, but I've got friends from 20 years ago that are American.
Okay. Have you been over here to the States?
I've not been over to the States, no.
And
I've not been over to the States.
Would you like to visit someday?
Yeah, but when I think about it, the longer I leave it, the more limited my option gets. I'm not even.
I'd like to visit England, but apparently the weather's bad right now, so I don't want to go now.
Not the right time to come.
I got to go when it's nice. So there you go. We both played Sonic at the exact same time, and to me that was fun.
Yeah, it means if we got something better planned, because obviously that was an unplanned sort of experiment, I suppose.
Yeah, that was good.
If I can sort out my sound and you can sort out your sound so it doesn't all blast into the screen at the same time, then I think that would work out brilliantly.
Yeah, we'll do a test. I gotcha. Yeah, we'll do a test.
It's odd watching the screen 20 odd seconds behind.
I think what you have to do is just focus on your own game, and then I focus on mine. And if I die, then I stop and watch you. And if you die, you stop and watch me. I think it'd be fun though. Imagine though, 4, 5, 6 people all playing Sonic. People
would be
that
mad.
Would be in the chat. They would
See,
have so much to look at.
There's guys like Arcade Chaos and OGA and G Park, and they all play the pinball, and MW games. They all play pinball. So if we worked it out with OGA, I could get on a pinball game with him. So we could play like that, because I have a different version of pinball than they do. I have FX2 and they have FX3, and I have it as a separate thing on my computer, and they have it via Switch and things like that. So it's not compatible. I can't play online with their tournaments. But we could do something like this where we could play side by side. So I hope you're listening, Off Grid, and well, all the rest of you, anybody that wants to have a crack at it, really, I'm open.
Off Grid has StreamYard, so it is possible to do this. The fact that you're here today with me right here, right now, means someday you could do something like this with Off Grid, or even Gamers Effects, who was on the show and did a live hello, and it worked out really well.
Yeah, Gamers is a good friend of mine. I'm sure, like, you know, if anyone comes to me like and proposes something, I'm happy to collaborate and see what we can work out, for sure.
I'm reading the chat. Frigga says that my eyes would break. It'd be too much to watch.
Yeah.
MW Game says, did you visit Wales while you were there? OGA? Did you go there? So OGA was out in England in 1990.
Yeah. That's when my first child was born, in 1990.
Right. You got a couple kids, right? Couple kids, wife, and regular job, I'm assuming, that you have to go to work and come home. And
I used to, but I'm what you'd call retired due to for health reasons, really.
Oh,
because
I'm sorry to hear that.
I mean, I don't want to gain any sympathy from it because I'm doing quite well compared to elderly people. But I've got rheumatoid arthritis, which is kind of
Painful.
it's broke my hands up a bit. I'm sure everybody's seen somebody with rheumatoid arthritis now.
Of course.
Your hands get bad, and
of
that's
course.
another one of the reasons why I've dropped back to playing retro games, because I was a Call of Duty nut just like the next guy, but I can't play that anymore because I can't reach the buttons properly. That's why
erbwars is here.
That little gizmo that I won from you guys like a few weeks back on that show, that blew me away, because that's going to be really helpful when I can get it. Yeah. Me and DKOG sorted it out, but it just turns out that it's much more expensive in this country than it is your country.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking about going the extra hog and getting the 2-player version so I can play Street Fighter with the sons.
Oh, yeah, they would love that. And if you could capture that and put that on your channel, that's just more stuff for us to watch. Well, check out your channel.
I've definitely promised myself that when I do get hold of it eventually, I'm going to put a picture of it up and thank everybody and obviously promote back. And, you know, how we say it, Retro Rockstars, play it forward. And that's what I'll be doing when it's my turn. When I can.
Retro Rockstar, play it forward. I remember that. We were talking about that. We've got some great ideas, and every time I have a conversation with a great YouTuber, we usually come up with something really good.
Yeah, I mean,
we got a couple more in the can.
That's not my saying, by the way. That's DKOG73 from that last episode. So, I mean, he's such an energetic guy, and you're such an energetic guy. It's just easy to follow. It's just really easy to follow. I see MW Game. There he is in the chat with his thumbs up. In the chat, yeah.
Yeah, he said my dad had that TEZZ.
Yeah.
So when we say we know somebody with it,
he's another good lad from England.
Yeah.
So you wanted to know some while we're here, while you've got me, you've got the you wanted, what was it? Some Englishisms.
Yeah, because you say something like, "I'm gonna have a go at it." I say I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
And there's all kinds of great TEZZisms that I catch up and I pick up on, and I love it. I do. But this is just, if I were to spend any time in England, I'm sure I would pick up on those things too.
Yeah. Do you want me to give you a few for the American people in the audience? I'm sure there's a few watching.
Yep.
Okay. Right. Do you guys?
You got one for me?
Yeah, I've got a couple actually. So do you guys use the word cheesed off and miffed?
No.
What
cheesed off?
Yeah. Well, if somebody was cheesed off, what do you think that'd mean?
Oh, well, we say pissed. Pissed
off.
Yeah.
It does. It means that. And miffed means the same thing. MIFFED.
Yeah, we say PISSED, pissed. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, but if you were saying it to your aunt, you wouldn't say that, would you? you'd say
true. You would have to set her.
So what would you say?
I'm so upset.
Yeah, what would you say to your elderly aunt? You'd say a bit miffed or cheesed off.
I would say miffed. Yeah, I would say miffed.
Yeah. So we use that.
So not happy.
We've got a few of us. Chock-a-block. Chuffed.
Okay, what's that?
Codswallop.
What's chock-a-block?
Chock-a-block. Okay, so if I went into a supermarket and the aisles were full of people, I would say it's chock-a-block in there, meaning it's full. It's absolutely full. It's
and we say like packed in like sardines.
Yeah, it means the same thing. It just means that there's a lot of it. Like you get a lot of fries from McDonald's. It's chock-a-block with fries.
So it's jam-packed.
Jam-packed, exactly.
Jam-packed chock-a-block.
Here's one for you.
Okay.
Gormless. If somebody is gormless.
How do you spell that?
So that's GORMLES. Gormless.
Gormless. Okay. What is that?
I mean, so imagine if somebody's staring off into the distance with a blank face and they've got that slightly stupid look on their face.
Yeah.
Everybody's caught in that pose from time to time. You're looking in a shop window and you're just looking at something in a gormless fashion, or what we call gorming at something.
So they're like zombie or zoned out or something like that?
Yeah, it's a zoned out look at something. Everybody's been caught in that pose.
I definitely don't want to be gormless.
No,
But,
that's right.
but we
How
want
about?
this chat room to be chock-a-block
Yeah,
someday.
we do want this chat room to be chock-a-block for sure.
And look, we've got more people coming in. Let's say hi to Mikey J Productions and Minecraft King. Minecraft, I think I saw them in Chaos's live stream. And Vic is a friend of mine from Florida. We still have Off Grid and Gamers Effects holding down the fort, and Feral with MW Games. They're all here with us today. TEZZ, this has been fun. Do you have any
Yeah.
more of those TEZZ isms for me? I love those.
Well, they're not so much TEZisms. I'd call them Englishisms because it's what we use. I mean,
Like
there's
Snoochie, Boochie, to the Noochie. Is that
that's
something that they say out
retro.
there?
No, that's not ours. That's from the Kevin Smith film. What's his name? Jay and Silent Bob. Yeah, Snoochie
that's
Boochies.
right.
He's taking it from there. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
The great
Randy Savage.
retro man, Randy Savage.
That's right, Randy Savage. Yeah, that's his thing now. Snoochie Boochies.
Yeah, he was awesome. He's so
How
awesome.
about bog roll? Do you know what bog roll is?
A bug roll.
No, bog roll.
Like
So BOGL and then ROLL. Bog roll.
a bog roll. Tell me that. What is that?
Right, that's what we call toilet paper.
Huh? What?
Yeah. So like, if you need if you were shouting to your wife, I need a toilet roll. In my house and a lot of other English people, it's acceptable to just say, "Can you throw me the bog roll?"
Huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's a
that's
roll.
the first. The
Yeah.
bog roll.
Bog roll.
What
Yeah.
about French toast? I talked about that on one of my live streams. French toast.
Yeah, we have French toast.
Do you call it French toast?
How do you cook French toast? French toast to us, and my dad used to do it, was he just threw it in the frying pan, a bit of bread in the frying pan with a bit of oil, and that was French toast.
That's French toast. Now,
Yeah.
retro man Randy Savage would call it eggy bread.
Oh, yeah, you can do it that way. You can add egg. If you was doing, say, an omelette with egg,
Right.
with a bit of egg and a bit of milk, whisk it up, dip your
Yep.
bread into it, and then fry it in a frying pan so it's nice and golden brown on each side. That is eggy
That's
bread.
it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's it right there.
That's
eggy bread.
we love that stuff. Eggy bread is the best, but we don't naturally call it French bread. Some people do, some people don't. I've always called it eggy bread, and French toast is the fry up without the egg and milk mix.
But man, we might be from different parts of the world, Tez, but we have so much in common. I love that you came on here today. I love that you talked about your day and how involved you are in the community. And I love that you can't wait to come home and play a game. We all can relate to that. You are really quite the representative of the retro community. And I want to thank you from everybody for what you do for everybody. Thank you so much.
Well,
This has been a lot
I
of
don't
fun.
know what to say. That's quite nice of you to say that. I mean, you yourself, I would call yourself the glue. DKOG73, Off Grid Arcade, all you guys are the
We
glue.
all
that keep
do.
this. It's exactly. It's not one person is responsible for what we're doing. If we do it together, we can just do it together.
Well, you know what I'd say?
It becomes
is
bigger
that-
like quicksand. People just get sucked into it.
Well, we all do our own little different things. You know, you have yours, I do my thing, DKOG does his thing, Gamers Effects got something going on, and Arcade Chaos has something different. And you know, VKQ, he'll like go and do collectibles and Hot Wheels and comic books, and we all kind of mix it together in one bowl with some eggy bread.
Yeah.
And at that point, we just have something great. And you've said this before, but your Facebook channel, I want to promote that. So Gamers Effects or Off Grid, if you could please pull TEZZ's Facebook link. It's called YouTube Connect. And it's a great way for us small YouTubers to grow and get ideas and get help. Because you're looking for experts on that channel, aren't you?
I've got it. Yeah, experts. What I really need
Yes.
is graphical experts,
Okay.
people that are like experts with sound and different types of programs that help us all in the production of our content. So, for example, if you fancy yourself you're pretty good with Photoshop and you want to share your skills, but you don't feel that you really a big YouTube channel, but you want to do it in a small way. That's the
Right.
kind of person that I'm looking for. Somebody that just
Right.
wants to start off in a small way. It doesn't matter if you've got like 10. I've just hit the mic there. Sorry. It doesn't matter if you've got 10 subs or if you've got like 2,000 or
No.
3,000 subs. It doesn't matter. If you've got 10 subs, I'm just as happy to have you in fact, more so, and help you build with you. I'm happy to do that. It's
We're not
just fun
asking
for
them
me
to
to
do the
every
work.
day.
We're saying, hey, can you help us with how to do it? Right?
Yeah, I mean, the more people that join up and get involved, if you just drop into and say, I've got a problem here, does anybody know how to use it? In our group, YouTube Connect, there may be somebody there that knows knows your problem. So
Yeah.
that's what I want. And I want it without all the fuss and hassle of some of the other groups, because I don't want my group to be commercial. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't
No.
have to look like YouTube or Apple. It's not intended for the wide masses. It's intended for people that are in my niche that I'm interested in as well. So I sub a lot to people in retro games and in the retro game community, and
I didn't think about
quiz
that.
stuff and all sorts of stuff. So
Yeah, so let's, the graphics, let's say the graphics part of it. It doesn't matter what your channel consists of. We all probably need a little bit of help with some graphics.
yeah, that's
And
right.
so, I wonder if there's a way that you can like list. You need graphic help, talk to this person. If you need audio help, talk to that person. If you need OBS help, talk to this person, and so on and so on. That'd be kind of a neat
Exactly.
little sub part of your Facebook thing. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
it. You're
and
doing good work out there.
that's what I wanted it to be, just a place for small YouTubers to come hang around with other small YouTubers and just just help each other create more content for themselves, get a little bit better each time. It's not
Yeah.
about being the biggest channel for us. It's not about having the most subs. It's about the trying and the journey.
Well said. It is about the journey. And just think, Tez, you and I, we've known each other for a while, and here we are on this journey together, live, on my channel, chatting with all the fine folks out here. And I think we had a great time.
No, I've enjoyed it, definitely. Thanks for having me on. It's been fun.
We'll do it again. We're going to say goodbye. And keep doing what you're doing, because it's worth it. I think it will be worth it. I'm having a great time doing this. And I really appreciate you coming on today, Tez.
Retro rock stars, play it forward.
Coming soon. Gonna love it.
Okay, see you guys. Bye.
Yep. I'm going to leave the chat open for a little bit, and then we'll say goodbye. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Say bye, Tez.
Bye, Tez. See you guys.